Welcome back, everybody. We now have Chef Jonathan joining us from the shack, and thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Well, it is cold out, it's winter, it's always nice to have a warm, hearty meal, and it's a good meal for runners. They're loading up on carbs, too. We're making some spaghetti and meatballs today, and these meatballs look serious that we're going to be making. These things are huge. So how do we get this thing started?
Well, we're going to start off here in this mixing bowl. As you see here, we have a combination of ground pork, ground beef, and ground Italian sausage. Really gave that meatball some really good depth and flavor.
Nice.
And over here we have our ingredients: some chopped garlic, Parmesan, breadcrumbs, parsley, egg, and salt and pepper.
Awesome.
Basically, it's real simple. We're going to take all these ingredients, put them in the bowl, get it with your hands, mix it together, and then just make them as big as you want.
All right, so can we just start pouring here, or is
Sure,
there
go
a
ahead.
system? You got to start pouring one at a time?
No, just
or
go ahead.
Just start going ahead? All right, okay.
Adding everything in.
All right, get this in here. All right, and then
And go ahead and crack both those eggs, throw that in.
all right, trust me with the eggs even. Look at this. All right, we got one there. And two.
And the great thing is the
Awesome.
egg's going to act like a binder to keep everything together when it's cooking. And then just like when you're a little kid, just get in there,
Oh,
just mash
that
it.
kinda looks like fun.
It is. Go ahead and mash it together, mix it really well.
Now I'm going to quick tilt this a little bit so people can see what we got going on in here right now. Oh, we can see right there. Now if we want to keep mashing. Can I try it out?
Yep, go
Oh
ahead.
my gosh, this feels weird. So just kind of mix it. How long do you think you mix it for? How
Just
long?
mix it till you feel like all your ingredients are well incorporated together.
Goodness. Yeah, I got to get the hands getting dirty here. So good thing we got our gloves on because this kit's pretty serious. All right, so people just tuning in right now, Jonathan, if you want to quick mention one more time the ingredients that we threw into these meatballs.
Sure, start off with ground beef, ground pork, ground Italian sausage, hot or mild. And then we have our breadcrumbs, raw eggs, parsley and salt and pepper, and
Nice.
Parmesan cheese to give us some nice flavor
That's
too.
how we're looking right about now. I'll take a look inside there. Well, how do you say I'm doing here? Are we just about done, or is it
I'd
looking...
say you could probably find yourself a job here one of these days making meatballs.
All right, well, looks like I might be working at the shack now.
That looks good right there.
So this is good, so can we start...
Yep. Then just go ahead and however big you want them to be. Some people make them small, some people make them big.
How do you guys make them at the shack?
We make them pretty big.
Yeah. So how's this for size?
That's perfect.
This is perfect?
Yep.
Okay, where do we put them now? Throw them on a plate?
Go ahead and put them here on this plate up here.
All right. And get another one. Generally, how many meatballs does this person get on a plate if
They
they
get
order?
2 per order if it's a full size. And at lunch we run a little bit lighter lunch, and you get 1 per order at lunch.
Nice.
But it's a pretty hearty meal.
Yeah, looks like it. This is significant. All right, and then once these are all rolled, what do people do if they're gonna make them at home?
Well, if you're gonna make them at home, what you want to do is just brown the outside in a pan, and then throw them in the oven with spaghetti sauce or whatever marinara that you ever want, and then just bake them for about 40 minutes till they're cooked all the way through.
Nice. Okay, great. Well, we're gonna bake up these meatballs here and finish off our spaghetti. We're gonna come back with a finished dish, and I'm gonna get a little taste test, which I'm looking forward to. So stick around. We'll be right back after this break.